Hello everyone, I'm HTTYD collector and welcome to episode 5 of Item Spotlight, where today we are going to be looking at these cups. So for some of you that don't know, these cups have been around for a couple of years, and that's why I'm going to talk about these, because these are some of the most sought after items in the HTTYD community, because these are very unique. The Toothless sculpt on this is amazing, and the cup itself looks like a Viking style cup, or the ones that Gobber has, for example. And because these are very sought after, the price of these is pretty high. But what I have seen, and that irritates me a little bit as a collector, is that a lot of people don't actually realize which is the cup that is worth the most and why, and that there have been many variants of the same one, and then you have people thinking they have the old version and then selling it for the old version, while the one that they are selling is one of the common ones, or one that was released just that year. So this is like more of a spotlight, but also a thing to warn people about what's going on. And now that I have switched out the cups on, back to front and front to back, you will notice that they are different. So 3 of the 4 cups are unique and different and have a different kind of toothless. I will be going off on all the differences on each one, but it also makes it easier for people to identify which ones they have, but also which ones they want to collect, because, like, for example, this Toothless is blue and this one is black. Like, if you don't like blue Toothless, then don't get him. Get the black one instead. So they have been altered a lot of times, and we'll go over each one right now. So let's start with the oldest version, which is this one right over here, which is the one from the Life Spectacular that has toured in USA, Canada and Australia in 2012 and 2013. And so this is the cup that, started all and is the one that people know the best, and people think they have this cup even though they have the other ones that I will be showing off soon. But this is the original cup, and as you can see, it is just a Toothless, but a really good sculpt of Toothless. Looking inside of your cup, and his tail is the actual holder of the cup. And other than that, just general looking, although we do have this really pretty wooden texture with the Book of Dragons emblem, and not just the ridges, and all of these look the same. So yeah, the Toothless looks amazing, and it's one of the best figures of him, so we don't see this one loose. And the Life Spectacular version has a blue Toothless. He's completely blue. He's like a navy kind of colored. So this is the one that is the oldest. And so this is the cup I have seen most described as the Life Spectacular cup, while it is different looking and is not the same one, and even released way later. So it is sad that this one has the price of the older one. But these two are released back in 2017 and are made by Merlin Entertainment. And Merlin Entertainment has the own rights of Shrek's Adventure and Hyde Park, or, the little section at least that I know in Hyde Park. And of course a lot of other different parks, but these are the only ones for Dreamworks and for HTTYD. And they decided to make this exact cup. I don't know how they were allowed to make the exact same cup as the Life Spectacular one, but there are some key differences. So these 2 cups are completely the same. The only difference compared to the older one is that this Toothless is black and has a red additional tail fin. Between these 2 there's no difference, only the tags are different. So as you can see, this one is from Hyde Park, or the Handsome and the Einsel, and this is from Shrek's Adventure in the UK. So you can actually say that these are the European releases of the cup, while the other one was the Australian and USA North America cup. And these are the one we got in Europe. So these are more accurate to the How to Train Your Dragon movie models. The blue Toothless is something we saw in the early 2010s, 2011, when the movies, the How to Train Your Dragon 1 came out. They made Toothless very blue in the merchandise. And so it was nice that they did this change, but this one technically has been produced more. So this one was just generally available in the stores. Hyde Park, you do have to go to the park to actually get one when it came out. And Shrek's Adventure, you can technically skip the tour and just be in the shop straight away. So that one was just available in the UK, while the other one you had to go to the actual show that I know of. So that was technically a little more work. But people say that this is the like spectacular cup, but that's a mistake. That's not correct. So if you see a Toothless in black with a red tail fin, know that these are from these two parks and not the live spectacular one. And then we have this cup, which is again different and released way later. This one was released in 2020, so this is a pretty recent one compared to the others. But this one does have some differences again. For some reason, for example, the brim here is darker compared to the others. But that's probably because Toothless here is black, but all the way black, so he doesn't have his red tail fin on this one. It's funny because all have like this indent too. But this is the black Toothless version, and this one was available only in Shrek's Adventure. So this wasn't available in the German parks, but only in the UK. And this one actually does not come with a tag, but with a sticker on the bottom. So as you can see, this was also made by Merlin Entertainment and released in 2020. But I do think this one, if I remember correctly, was in the shops in 2021 due to COVID. So it took a bit to re-release. I even would say that this one was in 2022 available in the shops only then, but the copyright was still the older one. So this Toothless is for some reason also way more glossy compared to the other ones. I will just get the other one in frame too. It is hard to tell on my camera, but this one is more of a jet black kind of color, while this is like more of a gray black. Like it is really subtle, but you can see and tell if you have it. Same for the brim. You can see that this is a little bit different. The tails are different, as you can see, but these are both the ones that they released in Shrek's Adventure. And so what I think is cool for collectors, of course, is that these cups are wanted because look at it, it's a really cool cup. But we have gotten a lot of chances technically to get these ones. So if you have at least one model you want, or you just want one, there are a couple different choices. But the irritating part is that people say that this is like the 2012 version, while it's a 2021. And so be careful of that, because it would be a little bit of a shame to, if you want to pay those prices, that's of course okay, but it's a shame to see what people have done with it. And they are cool cups, and I think more collectors and people should be able to get their hands on these. So that's why I thought to make this specific spotlight episode. So yeah, that was my really quick kind of explanation on these cups for people that don't know or wanted to know. And if you enjoyed this video, please give a like, subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram to see more of my collection. And I do hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone!